Hello, happy Sunday. It's Easter Sunday, resurrection. Okay. We have went to church today and I have not been on YouTube for almost a full week, and a lot has going on, a lot has happened, and I'm here with my baby today. We just stopped and got some snowballs. Say hola, baby. Okay, so now we're getting ready to head to the park, one of our favorite things to do. Not going to the same one we always go to, but because it's not close by the water, but it's some good exercising, and I will check in with you guys a little bit later. Okay, sorry. So, like I said, just ahead got some snowballs, and look at how cute how they did this here. Oh my gosh, look. They put a little bunny on it. Isn't that adorable? Yeah, but check in with you guys a little bit later once we get to the park. Okay, so we made it here to the park. Yeah. You can barely see anything because it's nighttime, and hard to see much out there. So we haven't got out the car yet. We're about to go walk on the trail for a few minutes. I have my walker, so this is my little exercise for the week since I'm not back at therapy as of yet. But I have a brand new thing to show you guys. Guess what? I have a pick line. Yes. Crazy thing about it was that I recorded the whole thing from, well, not the procedure. The procedure could not be recorded, but I had it done on Friday. And when I got home to try to upload it after I took a nap and rested, took my medicine and everything, the footage just it just would not upload, and everything was out of the computer. So just craziness happened. Therefore, it just did not work out. So could not upload the footage that I recorded Friday for me going to the hospital, the journey to get everything done. So back to last Tuesday, I went to go see my neurologist, and he decided that I should have this procedure done on this past Friday, because of dehydration issues that I deal with, and also we discussed several different medication options that we can take for the MS, because you said my antibodies are really high and my red blood cells are out of control. So he needs something to try to counteract that. I mean, I'm always taking taking that drug. Right now, I'm still doing the Picc injections, which he thinks is safe for me. So like the keto is, but I just think it's nobody so more than that. But that was what he was. He said, well, if I wanted to do that, that'll be fine. But he needs something, much more stronger to work on my behalf, and I definitely did agree with that. So we discussed something called rebuild. We thought about the what else is there? The Obagio. We talked about plasmapheresis. We talked about IVIG. We talked about really different things that we can do. We're kind of leaning towards Obagio at the moment. So once I see him again, he's gonna call me Tuesday, and then we'll make a decision on what else to do. But the good thing about that, whatever infusion for the medication that I get, if I don't do the pills, it'll just go here and the pick line instead of me constantly being stuck and poked with the constant IVs. Like I've always had troubles with nurses and phlebotomists trying to get it in there to tell me all the time, why don't you have a pick line? Why don't you have a port? And I'm like, yeah, I don't want that, but hey, it's not too bad of an idea. So my doctor definitely thought it was the best thing for me, and here we are. So even when I'm taking vitamins, by the mouth, my body does not hold liquids as it should. And even when we taking, vitamins as in a pill form, I honestly do better when I have vitamins, any type of medication that'll come through directly in my system as an IV. Oh, my baby goat. um, sorry. Okay, yeah, it'll come in much better for me, and it just works out, 100% better. I'm feeling stronger and more invigorated, because it's coming directly into the bloodstream. Instead of taking forever to get there because it's through the coming through the mouth. So just to quickly shorten up what happened, once I got there, my experience with. And once I got there, they sat down, explained to me, what's going to happen. They talked to me through the whole thing and let me know it was going to be up. My dad was in the room until they had to let him to step out to tell him okay. My boyfriend, my fiance, he could not come because his job is just so aggravated when I let him off the schedule. But the good thing about it was that, my dad, he tries to get to as many things as possible, but his job is the same way. He can only be off, a certain amount of time, and he has taken a lot of time off. This is my fiance done a lot of times with things that I've had, and they really started giving them both a really hard time. So thank God for my mom that she's my excellent caregiver and she's always there. But he was off for the Easter holiday. My boyfriend, I can say my boyfriend, my fiance, he still had to work. I'm like, I keep forgetting, like, oh my gosh, we're getting married. It's like we've been together for a year, but it just, I just rested my mom, like, I come to say my boyfriend, my fiance. Oh my goodness, I gotta get that together. Okay, so he still had to work Good Friday, but gracefully my dad was off, so he was able to be there. Other than that, he would have been at work. Um, but after that, they sat down, talked, answered my questions, answered his questions. My mom was downstairs at the moment, and they asked him to step out because they want the room to be completely sterile to reduce the risk of any type of infection. Um, you sign your papers, you sign your consent form, they stick your arm out on this tray, they cover you up um, with the blue sheet. Also, they put a sheet underneath your arm to make sure everything is sterile, that everything is fine. And then they get an X-ray machine with the gel on it to make sure that they can find proper veins. And they do it in both arms, left and right. If you do the left arm, it come across much longer, and has come all the way across over here to the heart. Do it on the right arm, which is better for me because I'm left-handed. It's a shorter distance, so thank God that it worked in my favor. That with me being left-handed, and I did not want to come any longer than what it would have with being in the right arm. So that worked out better for me. Once they did that, they get prepped up. They wash their hands, do their gloves, put their outfit on, the mask, the hairnet, the shoes, and I didn't have to be rolled to another room. They actually just did it in the infusion room because right after they did the procedure, I started my infusions the same day. So they did it right there in the room. I did not have to change clothes. Some people might have to get into a gown, but for me, I stayed in what I had on. For everybody else might be different, but I was able to wear what I had on already. And once I did that, she found a good vein. She got started. She numbed me in three different areas on my arm with a lidocaine, and she said, "Your kid is going to burn for a couple seconds." And literally, that's just what it did. Burn for a few seconds. That was it, and it quickly um, went away. You do feel the major needle going in, to get the lidocaine. And once that lidocaine sets in, it's kind of a dull feeling. Now, for me, in my experience, like I say, from my experience, I did feel like the little insertion going in, and it kind of felt like maybe like if you're brushing your hair, somebody maybe like you take your brush and brush it up against your skin, brush it up and down your arm, like it's just a funny, just you know, uncommon feeling. That's what you feel. And mainly, I had my head turned to the left the whole time until she told me to turn my head to the right, but she could get a better view because she had like this heavy, kind of like V-shaped device that was sitting on my chest to make sure that it's going into the right heart area. Because she said they can only see so much from where they are until that they have to be it has to be confirmed by an X-ray machine from X-ray technicians. And once it goes in, you're holding your breath. It goes in, and you can feel it going in a little bit. You have a very minor discomfort, and I felt it going in, and you don't feel it once it comes up your shoulders and then into the heart area. You do not feel anything. Um, they put the tachyderm on it, and put the gauze and the tape, and then put the little sleeve, and that was it. And I was good to go until I laid there for about maybe 20 minutes until the X-ray team came in to make sure everything was fine. And it took about maybe 30 minutes for them to um, get it down to the doctors, and the doctors to get it back to my nurse to let her know that everything was confirmed. And once everything was confirmed that it was in the right place, I was good to go to get my infusion. So upcoming Monday, I have to go and get my dressing changed because you think about this, say my doctor doesn't have it, I'm going to do it at home for myself. He has me going to the hospital every other day to get the infusion, so I'll have to do it at home. I'll have to go there, and they'll do the dressing changes, and they will give me the infusions. So I will come back and talk to you guys on day two of this going on. So hopefully you have had an awesome and a great and an amazing Easter. You have enjoyed your weekend. And if you didn't, guess what? There's always tomorrow because the best is yet to come. So always remember that you are bold, you are strong, you are a winner, that you are a warrior, that you are a survivor. You can do anything that you put your heart and mind to. May the jubilation joy, and I will talk to you guys a little bit later. Hey, good night, babe. Good night, everyone. Good night.